Responsiveness. I spoke a little bit about responsiveness. I think that's critical. If I'm sick, how quick can I expect someone out here into my home to address my issues? There's so many misconceptions, and so I think some of the things to find a good quality provider is, questions that talk about their ethical standards, like do I have to have a DNR and receive hospice care? Regardless of whether I think it's a good idea or not to have a DNR, I mean, that's an individual's right, and who am I to tell them they have to have a DNR?
So upon admission, I think it's very overwhelming for patients and families. And I think that they often are inundated with information. Perhaps they've just gotten a terminal prognosis, so they're coping with all of that and everything that entails, and understanding that there's no cure for whatever their disease may be. And so they're switching gears into a different understanding of the disease process. As far as what questions to ask, I think it's our responsibility to anticipate some of the questions that they're going to ask and answer them for them without them asking. So explaining what hospice is, what services we provide, what their team is going to be, what that's going to look like for them on a day-to-day basis. I think perhaps I would encourage them to ask those basic questions. What do you provide? What is this going to look like? I think there is misconception that, you have to be literally on your deathbed to get hospice, and that's not true, because, you can have a prognosis of 6 months or less, and really to get the full benefit of what hospice does for a person and their families, you want them to be on service long enough to have that, so that we can come in and help them come to terms with what's going on as far as in the family and also with their disease process. So I think I feel like it's our responsibility to anticipate questions that information that they need, and give it to them without them having to ask.